we're in my dorm today because I feel like it. No, but because we're gonna explore the new Everfriend items. I mean, not new Everfriend items. The Everfriend items that dropped for the dorms. Don't don't mistake me as I don't have a nose. Oh my god. I don't have a nose. Okay. Well, why do I have flowers in my room if I don't have a nose?
Sounds correct.
Anyways, before I have a mental breakdown over me not having a nose, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name's Ozzy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I just hit 1K subscribers, back in, near the end of this, midway through December, I think. I don't know, but thank you. Just greatly appreciated. And without further ado, I still can't believe I don't have a nose. Anyways. So, Everfriend items have dropped, obviously, so that's super exciting. So I thought I would go over a couple of the items, show you guys what they look like, all of that coolness. I'm actually going to switch to an empty room, just so then I can showcase items a little bit better, because it's a little bit easier that way. Alright, let's get started. So we've got some paper roses here. Let's see. So these have two toggles. So you have a dimmer version, and then you have one that's a little bit brighter, which I think is really, really cool. We have the rose columns. These are roses that like wrap around the columns. I don't know how many toggles these have, actually. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and back to 1. You can color each individual, like, section of roses, which I think is really cool. Pretty cool. Like that. Love it. We have some petal trails, which I'm definitely going to have to buy for a dorm that I'm working on. But it has toggle 1, toggle 2, toggle 3, 4, 5, 6, and back to toggle 1. Both the petals and the leaves are obviously colorable. I don't think textures work on these. Yeah. Textures do not work on these, or at least custom textures don't, and neither do normal textures, which is kind of sad, but makes sense. Alright, we have rose vines next. These are vines that can be hung from walls, or I typically hang them from shelves, which are really cool. We have toggle 1, toggle 2, similar to the paper roses that make them brighter. Toggle 3, toggle 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and these just make them really big. And back to toggle 1. Both the roses and the vines are colorable, though textures do not work on the roses, and I don't think it works on the vines either. The next item is the opposites attract bat handle or decor. So you can have these like really, really big if you want like giant bat wings on your walls, or you can use them as handles for your dorm. And these have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which makes it super tiny. Holy, can't even like see it, but it's half ringed, which I think is cool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and back to 1. 18 toggles is crazy. But that's a lot. We have elegant rose decor handles. So these are another set of handles. I actually really love these. They're very cool if you want a more 3D aspect, but you can also always use the paper rose. I'm pretty sure it actually might be cheaper, but I do think toggle art textures actually work on this. Yeah, so textures do actually work on the rose. So if you're wanting to use textures for your rose, that might be better. I should probably move it down so I can actually angle the camera a little better. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holy, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and back to 1. That rose was like huge. Holy, why? Who needs a rose this? Actually, you know what? I feel like I could figure out some things to do with a giant rose like this, but I definitely don't think it is 100% necessary. The next items we have are Royal High accessories. So these are items that you can actually get in the Royal High shop and wear them as well. So we have the translucent heart glasses. We have the Crazy in Love glasses. The difference between the two is that the Crazy in Love glasses has a pattern and there's more color options compared to the translucent glasses only having 2 parts that you can color. We have the Divine Diamond Heart ring and bracelet. This does pretty sure come with toggles where you can open and close the box. The glasses sadly don't have toggles. The only toggle that I really wish they had, which is the only other toggle that they could probably have, is like a closed version of them. We have the Opposites Attract headphones. So this is a headphone stand with the toggles of each individual like accessory toggle that it has. Where you can change the decal on the side, which is super cool. We have Someone Special, or Special Someone Chocolate Box. This does have toggles. Sadly, there's not a toggle to where it's open. I think that would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Obviously, I do think textures do work on this as well. So you can texturize parts of the box if you would like. The next item we are going to be showcasing is the Heavenly Heart. This does have toggles. Is this going to be another one where the toggles make it, like, gigantic? Just two toggles is enough. And then you can click on it to wear it, of course. I do think you can also use textures on this as well. So you can texture that. Next item is our teddy bears. So we have my teddy bear, we have giant teddy bear, and obviously the original teddy bears as well. These are really cute. I'm actually gonna just remove this table over here. The next item we have is the Celestial Flower Bouquet. I do believe this one's also texturable, and I only know that because I'm using it in another dorm. The Elegant Rose Corsage, which is really cool. I love that you can actually toggle it to be just the rose here. So that way if you wanted to use it as like a flower bush in your dorm, something I did in one of my dorms, very useful. You can do the same thing with the Elegant Rose word that I'm not even going to try and pronounce because I know that I'm going to say it wrong. We have another teddy bear. This is the Opposites Attract set teddy bear, the Mend My Heart Stitch teddy bear, which is really cute. We have a luxury chocolate strawberry box, which is really cool. This does have toggles as well, with and without the chocolate and just the box empty. I actually would probably buy this to use it as like a silverware tray. Maybe that's just me though. We have a candy rose jar. I feel like this table's like really bright and I can't see what. Okay. We have a candy rose jar, and this does have toggles. Of course, I get AFK tested when I'm actively moving. Super exciting. I think I would probably use this just for the jar itself. I am confused on why there's a lid on the side and a lid on top of it, though, but you know what? You do you, jar. Obviously, we have another giant teddy bear, which, like, to be fair, you can't really tell the difference between the giant teddy bear and the Teddyzilla. Like, if you were to size it up, I don't think there's anything that has, like, any signature details where you can tell if it's different, so use either of them. I purchased both because I like collecting every item in the game. That's just me. We have the Darling Valentina heels. Absolutely adorable. Obviously, you have toggles for different angles of the heels that you can have. We have the Darling Valentina skirt. This also has toggles for both sizes and it being on like a hanger, which is really cool. Same thing with the Mon Cherry platforms. They all have their different, I'm pretty sure they all have their different shoe toggles and toggles to put the skirts on hangers so you can hang them up on bars. But yeah, they should have all of their shoe toggles, including, I think, the masculine ones. If the item has masculine ones. I'm not 100%. Actually, no, I think those are all the feminine ones. Okay. Well, now we know what Royal has should have. And then we have the elegant parasol, and the two toggles that it has. I don't think we have the original elegant parasol, though. Let me check if that... I think that's everything. Oh, no. Okay, we are missing a couple things. Alright. We have the Harmonic Hearts Everfriend Halo from 2025. A beautiful halo that I will never have in my inventory because I'm poor. But it's very pretty. We have the original Teddyzilla, which is massive, of course. And the original giant teddy bear. I love that it comes in gray, though. I love that. Very beautiful. And then the Divine Adoration Everfriend Halo. I think the Valentine's Day Halos are not listed in the Everfriend section. But there is a sweet Valentine's sticker if you have the sticker pack. VIP pass, and you can showcase your Everfriend. Okay, there they are. These just aren't listed in the Everfriend section, I don't think. But the 2019, 2020, and 2021 Halo are also here as well, which is super exciting. At the moment, we do not have any new Valentine's Day items, which obviously makes sense because it's only like 2:55 a.m. I still can't believe I don't have a nose. I mean, like, I don't look bad without a nose, because, like, I have the shading as if there was a nose, but I don't have a nose. But yeah, so super, super excited, and we'll definitely do a video on if there are any newer items that come out. But if you liked today's video, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope you enjoyed my yap session, and I'll see you in the next one.